on, everybody? Come along as we go spend the weekend up at the beach up in Bodega Bay. Alright, so we are heading up to one of our favorite places to camp when we are actually staying in campsites, which is a state park in Bodega Bay called Doran Beach. And it's a place we've been going for, gosh, I'd say maybe almost 10 years. It is a super pretty drive to go up there, especially kind of once you get out of the city and you kind of get out here into the open flats of Marin and Marin County. So right now we're heading up. We got Louie riding shotgun. Hey, buddy. I think it's a great time to kind of talk about how we have the van set up. You know, how we organized it, the materials that we used in the construction and the design, the companies that we worked with, and yeah, I think it's time that we give a little walkthrough. So go ahead and come along with us on this drive, and we'll see you there. We are about 45 minutes out. Portal to portal or door to door, we are about an hour and 45 minutes, pending any stops, and no traffic. So let's go along for a ride. Get checked in. Alright, we're down here at beautiful Bodega Bay. This is actually day 2, so what I recorded yesterday was the drive up here. And we're at Doran Beach. And what's nice about a lot of these spots here is you can see it's kind of shielded. And yes, while you have neighbors, you still got lots of trees. And you got, that's the inside of the bay there. And the ocean is just right over there. But I think what I want to do today is give you all a little tour of the interior of the van and kind of how we got things organized. So Louie's out here just hanging out. Hey, buddy. Hi. All right. I met a really awesome builder up in Rockland, California. His name's Dimitri, and he has a company called SergSupply. And he builds all these cabinets for sprinters, transits, and ProMasters. And one of his kind of value props is you can buy all this stuff and you can DIY it into your van yourself. So like in the, you know, all the mounting here, these are all factory holes inside the sprinter. You just do a riv nut and then you could drop in this 1/4-20 screw. So starting up front, we have our swivel seats. The driver's side only swivels halfway because of, you know, we're running the galley almost all the way to the front, but that's fine. Usually I throw my backpack there. Sometimes I'll sit there, throw my feet across. And then I like to leave Louie's bed here, and sometimes he'll just sit up there, especially in the morning. We have our window shades up, but not the front one. And then we have the Wanderful privacy curtain, which is great. And then we have their shelf cover here. And so behind here, kind of have a hodgepodge of different things, jackets, some toiletries. I keep my extra window covers up there. And then headlamps, extra trash bags, first aid kit, obviously. But this is usually how the cab sits. We have our galley. So this is a 60-inch galley. Nomatic DR130. So nice big fridge with a freezer. We got our sink. We got 35 gallons of fresh water. That is where the spare tire used to be, and then this just drains down into a jerry can. And down here, there's the jerry can that we just kind of leave. Paper towels, cleaning, extra towels, things like that. Upright cabinets here, black hex with bamboo, stuffed with all kinds of goodies. So the way I kind of organize it is like, this is what I start my morning with. So coffee, Jetboil, and then toaster. This is like our pantry. So chips, granola, beef jerky, whatever's, crackers, and then spices, got some tequila. And then I mounted this little guy up here. It's on a ram mount. And so this is the temperature in the fridge. That's the temperature in the freezer. That's the temperature in the front of the cab. And the temperature in this particular cabinet or in the van is 73. But that's great, it's all Bluetooth. Down here, we have our EcoFlow. So we are 85% on our battery. We have 105 watts input. We have output. AC and DC are both on right now. Charging my iPad. I was charging my camera up. We have our S-bar heater. The S-bar is down here in the seat box. Right here. And then I put this Velcro stuff here so I could put some of my patches. And then I got a bunch of other patches across the van, or across the inside of the van here. On the other side, we have a good sized bench. This is like a 42-inch bench, I want to say. So jacket, we keep our toilet in there. And then I got extra dry goods, water, Starlinks in here, toiletry stuff is here. We have our queen size bed. Because we have the capsules, we can sleep side to side, which is really great. Got a couple blankets. I'll be doing a video on this shortly, which is kind of like what's in my camera bag and for like my vlogging stuff. And then we got a set of lights up here. And then we have lights. These lights here are on their own circuit, the ones in the rear. And then these four here are also on their own. Max Air fan, lagoon table. What's nice about this is I can take this off sometimes, but I can be sitting here. I could get some work done on my laptop, or you could also swivel it that way. Sometimes we'll have dinner right here, which is nice. But this just stows away and kind of stays out of the way. Under the bed, we got our garage space here. So our EcoFlow power unit and batteries are on here. I'll walk around and I'll show you guys that. And then this is all storage. All this down here is storage. So I got towels, extra shoes, kind of whatnots. Just really, it's just a bunch of randomness. This is going to probably be totally. So yeah, there's nothing down here right now because everything's out here. So camp chairs, extra table, stove, all go here. And then I'll show you guys that side when I go around to the back. Obviously you can see we got a ton of storage underneath the bed. So when we load up, outbound down here, I have two different cases right now because I'm moving everything from this Nanook over to this Pelican, and I don't think I'm gonna get to that on this trip, but that's why I have those two cases. I do bring a breakdown crate for Louie if I need it. If not, it just stays kind of out of the way. I got that at Orvis. Firewood will go back here. Solo stove will go back here. Just whatever. I mean, and the nice thing is because we have a fully open garage, we can get to everything while the van is completely closed. So if we're in inclement weather, if it's really cold outside, it's windy, it's rainy, it's snow, we can still crawl under here and get to what we need. Or on a nice day like this, we can have the whole van open, look outside to the bay, and just chill. Nomatic X2 48 volt AC right above the bed, which is great. This is awesome during the summertime, even just on slightly warm days where it doesn't cool down at night. You know, you can fire that up, get nice cold air blowing down on you. And then this is just going to be closed, so kind of his and hers. All of our clothes, this just fits everything. But what's nice is we still have a lot of extra storage even down here in the where the power bank is, because we can store a lot of stuff down in there. These drawers is just going to be everything that you kind of think about having in your kitchen, but also, you know, we kind of got like a junk drawer. This is just a bunch of randomness. sleeping pills, Tums, candles, everything. Just kind of a bunch of randomness is in here. Silverware, cooking stuff, extra Tupperware, soft close hinges, which is nice, or soft close latches. But yeah, this is basically everything we need for cooking. Away, obviously, while we're driving, the lid for the sink kind of goes down, but also some of that stuff just kind of sits behind. I got my adventure book, so every place we've ever stayed and we've traveled to, different KOA sites, different RV parks, different BLM land, different areas. I like to kind of save everything. Maps, reservations. This is what I'm doing for Doran. I'm marking all the different spots that we've stayed at. And obviously we have some of our favorites, but saving all of those. You know, it's just kind of keeping track of all the memories of everything we do. I got my GMRS radio. I have a couple of those, but I have this one programmed to a lot of the local fire stations, Coast Guard, and I can listen in on what they got going on. Let's go look at the back of the van. Okay, back of the van. So firewood, I keep it under here because it does get kind of moist out here. Didn't have a fire last night, it was too windy. Dirty clothes, I just have sitting up here, and then you can kind of see all the extra storage. Got an outlet back there hidden, which is nice. And then, so there's the EcoFlow. There's the fuse panel up there. There's one of the batteries. The power hub is back there. Another battery's behind that. So we have two 400s. So we got 800 total amp hours. It's a 10 kilowatt system. It's all 48 volt. And then I kind of just also, you just kind of find places to store stuff. So I got a little DeWalt leaf blower. This is great for kind of cleaning up the van, obviously. I can charge stuff. Got a 110 outlet back here. We have another 110 there, and there's one in the very front of the galley. So plenty of places to kind of keep everything charged up. And then you can kind of get a sense of the van, what it looks like from back here. And that's it. This is how we organize. I'll do a tour on the outside of the van at another date, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I hope you guys found this insightful, helpful, useful. You know, if you have any questions about the van, what we put into it, drop them down below. If you have questions about different state parks that we like to camp in, drop those down below. Happy to help answer as best I can. But outside of that, yeah, stay safe, keep adventuring, stay curious. See you in the next one. Peace.